Kaufman is alive. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at the newest issue of Spawn, number 359, published by Image Comics in December of 2024. $2.99 book, written by Rory McConville. Got some additional scripts from Todd McFarlane. Brett Booth is on the interior artwork here. Adelso Corona is on inks. However, on this first page here, we get a little treat because Todd McFarlane actually does the inks on this first page. Got this zombie punk rock girl walking through the shadows here. Got Danielle Henriquez on inks on page 14 as well. And like I said, Adelso Corona does the inks on all the other pages. Got Robert Nugent on colors, Tom Wachkowski on lettering here. So, I'm a big fan of Brett Booth's artwork. He's been the creator of Backlash back in the original Image days. He's done some Wildcats books, some X-Men. I think he's got a really cool style. Especially these days, I think he's really coming to his own as an artist. He's got some really nice character designs too in all the books that I ever see him drawing in. This character here, his name's Blood. B-L-U-D-D with two D's. He's like the Dracula of this Spawn universe. Trying to pull the strings here. He's trying to take over the world, essentially. We'll go back to this cover here, too, before I skip over all that. This is by Bjorn Barrends. He's a German digital artist. I think he does really sophisticated-looking digital artwork. Really nice looking stuff, cutting edge, hyper realistic. It's hard to even tell that it's digital artwork. It just looks almost like a sculpture. The chains here, I love the shading on these chains. They just look really amazing looking. So he's on this pile of bodies in the battlefield here. Awesome looking cover. Let's get back to this book here. We got this character, his name's Curse. Another really cool design on him. Even though he's never actually been in heaven, he's working for heaven. He's giving all glory to God, even though he looks totally demented. He's got like one arm that's just like this giant razor cybernetic weapon. And he's actually led Spawn and his partner Lyra here. He's working with this rogue group of angels. He tells Spawn that he knows how to open the dead zones, which are the portals between heaven and hell and earth. Right now they're closed, so everybody on earth, that was on earth when the portals were closed, are stuck here. So, and they all lost their powers as well. I love this giant like cape on Spawn here, the way they kind of changed the look of the cape, how it goes over his shoulders and his chest. I think that looks really cool. Curse wants to give glory to the Almighty. Spawn says, by giving heaven and hell their powers back, you're insane. He jumps at him with a sword, but Curse still has some powers. He uses his cape to stop Spawn. He's trying to reason with Spawn so that they can team up against Blood here. Finally, Spawn's partner, Lyra, shows up here. She's got some like flame powers that we found out about. This other angel guy tries to stop her, but Spawn stops him. We're kind of in a stalemate here. Curse says, y'all need to stop. Silence. All of you. There's no time for this. I like the way Curse is written here. He's like, God has given us this mission. We are bound to fulfill it. And when we are done, give praise to the Lord for deeming us worthy that he handpicked us. Lyra's just like, I'm out of here. Spawn says, I'm right behind you. I like how this book's written. It's almost written like a cartoon. It's got some kind of funny moments here. Feels almost like an anime, especially in this page. You get the Akira bike here, Spawn on a motorcycle. Doesn't get much cooler than that. Curse, he's sure that they'll be back. The angel says, oh yeah, why is that? He says he won't be able to help himself. Trust me on that. So And Curse's words do haunt Spawn, as we find out here. They see these like animal creatures suddenly attacking some stranger in an alleyway. Maybe these are like freaks from Eric Larson's universe, the Savage Dragon universe. I don't know. There's definitely some tiger men in those comics. But they get into a battle here. Some pretty cool looking animal men attacking Spawn. Spawn realizes that without his powers and even getting attacked by, this small group, he realizes he's not going to be any match for Blood and his forces without his powers and without some help. So he might have to take Curse up on his offer, which is kind of where we're left with here. We got Lyra asking, so what's your plan? Then we get this reveal of this zombie punk character, I guess. I don't know what else to call her. But she reveals she's Nyx, the Queen of Hell, which the last time we saw her, she looked very, very different. So she's trying to explain to Spawn everything that's been going on. She says you don't want to see her true form on Earth. That's why she's taken on her old avatar, the old human body that she used to reside in before she descended to hell. So, but we find out that Nyx has been working for decades, and she's trying to reason with Spawn here. She's telling Spawn to stay away from Curse and from Blood. Spawn knows that he just wants to protect the people on the planet. And then she just disappears, and Lyra's asking who that was. Spawn says it was just an omen telling him things can't remain the same. And he's thinking of going back to Curse, but Lyra wants nothing to do with that. Like this pretty nice looking costume on her. I think she's some sort of Irish lass here. So at the end of this book here, we got God showing up, showing his face to Curse here. So the light of the Lord. So an interesting way to end this book here. I do love that Spawn is at number 359 already. Keeping the same numbering throughout all these years, I should say. So along with their sister comic book, in Image, Savage Dragon, also keeping their numbering, never reverting back to a number one. Something I really appreciate. So, pretty cool issue. I love the artwork in here. The story does kind of go on and on in this book, but gets a little dialogue heavy here at the end. But definitely worth your money. Definitely worth the $2.99. So, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.